I was a young black hockey player, and at the age of 13, I had to go to a game in Southern Illinois, and let's just say things were a lot different down there. My coach came up to me and told me that I had to be careful because the people down there did not have the same beliefs that I had in my hometown, that they might not accept me for who I am. My name is Ari Sushinski, and I'm a proud black hockey player. But it's hard for me, as it is for many other people of color, to keep moving when you have to worry about racism. How many of you have to worry about that? After more than 70 years of blazing trails and setting records, people of color still have to deal with racism in sports. A college soccer player reported that while she was playing, the people in the stands were shouting racist remarks, like a constant chant of "stand up N-words." This game was being played against the well-known BYU with a whopping 0.38% of black students. How can you play your sport and live your life in college if this is what you're dealing with? The Guardian reported that both the BYU officials and coaching staff were made aware of the incident during and before the game, or during and after the game, but failed to take the necessary steps to put an end to this outrageous behavior. America has a problem with seeing the social issues. People of color have to put these things behind them like nothing happened. And this is another problem this country has. After being one of the top players in the NHL and setting records, Nazem Kadri had to deal with racist remarks and comments on social media after hitting the opposing team's goalie. He had to act like nothing was happening and like he had to move on with his life because that's what athletes have to do at the professional level. I try to act like it's not. Just try to keep moving forward. This is not something people of color should have to say every single time. Many people are still using their platform and popularity to make a change in the world. There's been a long history of black athletes using their voices to fight against social injustice. Podium protests are still banned under Rule 50 of the International Olympics Charter, and the question now is, what is giving people the okay to say these things? Well, racism in sports has been existing for over 10 decades. Social media has opened a new door. Yes, there are guidelines in place, but clearly that is not enough. When are we going to start caring about the well-being of people of color? How are you going to make a change? Thank you.